Hello everyone, in this video you're going to see about women and child welfare. Ministry of Women and Child Development, a branch of the Government of India, is an apt body for formulation and administration of the rules and regulation and laws relating to women and child development of India. It was a department under the Ministry of Human Resources Development. I empower women living with dignity and contributing as equal partners. Women and children are normally the main target, who suffer in a number of ways, mainly because they are weaker, helpless, and economically dependent. Women welfare is a social welfare program which seeks to promote the welfare of women by giving special attention to the prevention, eradication in any form, as well as the promotion of skills of employment and self realization. This welfare brings a huge relief to the woman. Need for women welfare. Women children are the soft targets. They are the victim of capitalism, development, and environment. They suffer in a number of ways because they are weaker, helpless, economically dependent, and illiteracy. Only from the sixth five-year plan 1980 to 1985 onwards, the women were recognized as a separate target involving a developmental planning activities. The 1991 report says that women constitute 48.1% of the country's economic population. The problems prevailing in society and problems faced by women. Dowry. Dowry is a property or money that a bride brings to a husband on the day of their wedding. It is sad, but many women who bring few dowries after marriage are killed. The dowry is said to be a source of many of the problems in India to begin with. Dowry Prohibition Act, India law passed on May 1, 1961, intend to prevent the giving or receiving of a dowry. Second one is health and well-being. Women are not cared in the health standard that they should be cared for, especially during child labor. The maternity rate is among the highest in the world in India. They are also not healthy because they are forced to eat the husband's leftover. Many women are also not educated that they need to fully understand and use their newfound rights. Let's see some of the shocking truth. She is just 15 years. Her son is 18 months old. 16% of girls are married before the age of 16. Nearly 60% of married girls bear children before they are 18. 1,25,000 women die from pregnancy and related causes every year. A maternal mortality in India is the second highest in the world. Women and girls are not their animals to treat as they like. And the third one is domestic violence. It is one of the common one in India. Domestic violence is extremely high because of the dowry that India has set into play. Female trafficking, which is sexual abuse, is a big part of the violence problem in the society today. Every 93 minutes, a woman is burned to death due to dowry problem, and every single hour, at least a one woman is raped in India. And the other one is overworked. Many women in India are overworked. They often work double the hours that the male do, but they are not given equal credit for it. It is very known that women and children work in huge number in bindi rolling, agarbadi rolling, bangle making, weaving, leather craft, and other industries. Yet only 3% of these women are recorded as laborers. Many women and children are excluded. Let's see some of the steps taken in India. Ministry of Women and Child Development has been made a national network for women and mining, with about 20 groups in different mining states of India, is rightly fighting for general audit of Indians mining companies. Beside the governmental institutes, there are a number of non-governmental organizations, mostly a Mahila Mandas, to create awareness among women of remote village, even to empower them, train them, educate them, help them to become economically self-dependent. On the international level, the UNDK for women on 1975 to 85 witnessed inclusion of several women related issues on international agenda. And the next one is child welfare. Child population in India. India has the highest child population in the world. More than one third of country's population is below 18 years. Approximately 40% of the population. Need for child welfare. 1 million out of 21 million babies are born every year in India are abandoned soon after their birth due to different social economic reasons. Around 20 million children in our country are estimated to be working as child labor, some of them in various hazardous industries like the match industry, firewood industry, that provides that no child shall be permitted to work between 7 p.m. to 8 a.m., shall not be permitted to work overtime. Problems faced by children: child labor, malnutrition, no education, undergo many dreadful diseases like diarrhea, malaria, working in hazardous places to feed themselves. Child labor is work that harms children or keeps them from attending school. Underage children works at all sort of job around the world usually because they are extremely poor. There are 218 million child laborers around the world. Children in need of care and protection: orphaned and abandoned, missing or runaway children, street working children, children of sex workers, abused and tortured and exploited children, children affected by HIV, children beggars, children with disability. Up to 150 million children live on the street in the world today. Street children are not necessarily orphans, but many have left home because of violence, drug, alcohol abuse, and family problems or economic need. At least 600 million people, most of them children and women, living in a house that is not safe. Initiatives taken. The World Summit on Children, held on September 30th, 1990, has focused agenda for the well-being of the children targeted to be achieved in the beginning of the new millennium. India is also a signatory to the World Declaration on Survival, Protection and Development of Children. A national plan of action for children has been formulated by the Ministry of Human Resources Development, a government of India, in which a plan has been formulated for children's welfare in the main areas of health, education, nutrition, clean and safe drinking water, and environment. There is nothing more precious to a parent than a child, and nothing more important to our future than the safety of all our children. Thank you.